Alright guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, we'll be drawing Seng from Unicorn Warriors Eternal. So let's get into it. Okay, so as you can see, we already start sketching in the circle. Now we could put two lines cutting through the circle, just like that. From there, we could just add in two oval shapes for the eyes. And right underneath that, we could add in the eye bags. Now we could go in, move up top. And we could add in the eyebrows, which is like two check marks. Okay, so now we could add in the eyelashes. Then we could move down, and now we could start working on the nose. From the nose, we could move down again, and we could start working on the mouth, which is just a curving line like this. Then we could add two other curving lines at the side of the face for like the wrinkles right there. And now we could move on to just sketching in the face. Alright, so now onto the face, so starting from the left, right, and then we're going to make our way over to the right. So coming down, and we're going to curve this line, curve it right underneath, all the way to the right hand side, and then we're going to stop right here. Alright, so now we can move on to doing the ears, so we could drop in both ears right here. Okay, so next we could start working on the hairline. So just curving around the forehead just like that. Okay, so now on top, we just going to follow the curve of the circle to finish off the head. Alright, so for the hair, it will have like a different pattern. Just like that. Okay guys, so we finished with the face. Now we can move on to doing the body. So right on the left hand side, we're going to bring out the arm. Now we could move to the right and bring out the arm again, but this time a little underneath the ears. And next we could just drop in this line coming down under the chin. So now we could draw in a line for the waist. Next we could draw in another line for the leg on the left hand side. Right, so next we could draw in a circle for the knee joint. Now we could draw in another line coming down. Okay, so now we could hop over to the right hand side and draw in another line. Then we could draw in two ovals for the feet. Now we could head up top and draw in two circles for the hands. Okay, so now we can move down and we could start dropping in this square like shape for the torso. And now we could start adding thickness around the legs. Okay, so now we can move up and we could start working on the arms. So right here to the right, we go and start working on the right arm. So coming out, and as you'll notice, it started to get wider as we come forward a bit, because it's a little bit foreshortened. So coming out like that, and we could move over to the left hand side and do a similar thing. So just like that. Okay, so right on the right hand side, by the circle right here, we're going to draw in the fingers. So yeah guys, I'm going to move a bit fast for this part, sorry, but you know, just to save time. So we're going to move through doing the fingers real quick, and you already know the accursed hands. Alright, so we finished with the right side with the fingers. Now we can move over to the left and drop in the fingers as well. Okay guys, so now that we finished with that, now we could just drop the opacity of this layer, and we're going to create a new layer and start working on the details. So right here, we're going to come out at the bottom of the chin right here underneath the face, and we could start dropping in the tie. And as you can see, the tie will kind of be like moving off to the right. Okay, cool. Now we could add these stripes going across the tie. Now we could shade it in, and now we could just drop in the color. Okay, so now we could add in the jacket, and I think it's a jacket. So we just bring in the line out like that, so kind of like a S curve. And now we could just start adding in all the details. and right underneath it we're gonna like have the shirt just like peeking out. So just like that. Now we can move on to doing the pants. And for the pants we follow in the initial guideline below. But for right here, when we start moving out and working on the pants, you can notice on the right hand side we gonna have like you know, some sharp edges because that part like torn. Alright, so we finished with the pants. Now we could finish off like doing the legs. Alright, so for the left leg we go on curve backwards, so kind of like following that guideline. So just like that, and stop right there. And now we can move on to the right, and we just go and kind of like curve around the guideline, so kind of like doing these curving lines, and we just go and finish that off. Okay, cool. So now we go and drop in the socks along with the right shoe, so we go and like speed through this part, guys. I'm sorry. Now we can move over to the left hand side, and as you can see we just go and adjust this little guideline for the leg and move it up in position a bit. Okay, so now we can start sketching in the shoes right here. Okay, awesome. We finished with that. Now we just go and grab our good old friend Liquify, and we just go and come down at the bottom here, and we just go and like adjust some stuff. Okay, now that we're finished with that, we just go and grab our eraser tool and just erase some of these guidelines. Alright, so now we can move to the top and grab the selector tool and just resize the eyes and move it forward a bit. Alright, now we could just like fix up the nose and darken up some areas. And now we could darken up the eyebrows. And lastly, grab the Liquify and just adjust the top of the head. Oh, and we can't forget to like shade in the shoes right here. Alright guys, so that is pretty much it for the sketch. Now we're going to kick it into time lapse to do all the inking, then we'll be back. Alright guys, so we're back after the time lapse. So as you can see, Seng here looking clean. So before dropping in the colors, I just have to mention for the eyes, we're going to be doing on a separate layer, so we could add like a glow to it later. But let me start dropping in the colors. And while we're dropping in the colors, let me know what you think about this show. If you watched it yet, I did, and I don't know how I truly feel about it yet, but you know, time will tell. But so far, you know, is it okay? And just let me know for the people who have seen it in the comment section, if you like it, if you don't. But yeah, I'm really interested to know what you guys think. Okay guys, so we finished with the colors, and since we do the eyes on a separate layer, I will show you guys real quick how to add like this glow. So we go and create like a clipping mask above, you know, the color for the eyes. And as you can see, we just go and select like a bright yellow. So just like that. And you could also see like going in here and add like other color, but you guys don't need that. You could just use the one. And then we could just like add like a bloom tint to give it that glow look. So pretty cool, right? And lastly, we're going to be adding in the shadows, and we're going to speed through this part because it takes a while. Alright guys, so we finished with the shadows, and I think we forget one more thing. And bam! There you have it guys, the final illustration. Hope you learned something, hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you guys on the next one. Alright, see ya.